Right, I'll get off to work then.
OK, love, yeah, you get off.
Right, bye, love. Bye, Karen.
What? He's just saying ta-ra.
Make, cheers, you know, because I've landed on you like this.
Yeah, no problem. Listen, I hope things sort themselves out.
You've not touched your tea.
No, sorry, John.
You really should eat something, you know. Are you coming to work?
What am I going to do, Janice?
You're going to stay here with us and see what happens.
I can't put on you because you've got no space as it is.
Well, if you can stand it, we can.
Look, cheers, because I know we haven't seen eye to eye and you're a mate.
See you later.
Has Dad gone to work yet?
No, he ain't, and you better get a move on, otherwise you're going to be late for school.
Hi.
Piece of toast to eat on the way, thank you.
Hey. Oh, I meant to ask you, is it OK if I go to this gig in town on Saturday night?
Who with?
There's some girls from school asked me.
Oh, so all of a sudden you got mates?
Well, yeah, they just texted me out of the blue.
I don't think your dad's going to be happy about that, the way you've been behaving lately.
Oh, but they've asked me special.
Well, you'll have to say no, won't you?
Oh, but Mum, it's hard enough to make friends as it is in this place. If I turn them down now, they'll think I'm a right wuss.
All think you're a wuss.
She's got his new mates when I take her to a gig on Saturday night.
And you think you've earned the right to go, do you?
It's OK. Forget it.
Hang on, nobody said you can't go yet.
Yes, they have.
I said, forget it. Got to get to school.
I'll run you.
You don't have to.
I said I'll run you. Right, then, who are these mates?
Just some girls in my year.
Not to do with Tyrone Dobbs, then?
No!
Tommy, she's going to be late for school.
Yes, right, OK. Look, this gig, if you show us you can behave reasonably well for the rest of the week, we'll think about letting you go.
Tommy!
But you've got to act responsible, and you stay away from Tyrone.
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Dad.
Later.
Morning.
Is it, Norris? Oi! Oi! I want a word with you when I get back.
Why? Where you going?
I'm just going to run her to school, if that's all right.
All right, well, you can test that for us at the same time. Keys are unlocked.
Cheers.
What? And you can get on with your job as well. Sounds to me like you're in enough trouble already.
Come on in. With a bit of luck, we'll get you in before assembly starts.
You've not forgotten we're interviewing nannies this dinner time?
How could I forget something like that?
Just turn that damn thing off. Now, get out and do some shopping. I want you back here in time for first contender.
Yeah, we'll just finish shopping here first.
Give us old. I don't know why you're bothering in first place.
Because I want to create a good impression.
It's them as should be worried, not you. They should think themselves lucky they're considered, lovely family like us.
Well, they won't think we're so lovely with the place looking like a tip.
Ah. Well, you've a point. We want what's best for us little birthday boy, don't we, Joshua?
So what is best, do you think?
The ideal nanny Ashley should be like a prime side of beef. From good stock, sweet but firm.
But I'm employing a nanny, not ordering a flaming evening meal.
The comparison's a good un.
And what if I prefer mine rare and you prefer yours well done?
Then we've a problem. Now, Luke Sharp, get his coat on and get yourselves off.
What were you doing with our Katie last night? And don't come all innocent with me.
I went with Katie.
Funny that, because she says you were.
Did she? Oh, right, well, I might have seen her for a little while, come to think of it.
Why'd you lie to me?
Because I know that you don't like her being around me.
Got it in one. And if I hear it happening again, I'm going to come down on you like a ton of bricks, do you understand?
All right, I get the message.
Good, because next time I'll be telling you this.
Something wrong out here?
No.
Good. Because you got half an hour to make up. You've got to find out what's wrong with that gearbox.
Oh, have a nice time in Wolverhampton, Mr. Carter.
Look, just get on with your will with your fizz.
Only Karen's not in. You haven't gone and left her on the way back, have you?
Told you, ain't I? So, where is Karen anyway?
I haven't seen her at all today.
Oh, she must have blown him out.
Right, Ailey, you sort this lot out. I'll give Karen a ring, see where she is.
I wouldn't bother, Mr. Carter. She's not well, actually.
You never said.
You never asked.
So, what's the problem?
She didn't say. Just she's feeling a bit under the weather and thought she'd give work a miss. She asked me to tell you, though, when you came in.
Okay. Right, we'll get on with your work, then.
Hey, how come you know so much about Karen's business? It's not as if you're mates, is it?
Well, maybe she rang everybody else and there were nobody in.
Hey up, Jack. How are you doing?
All right, how are you?
Yeah, great. Fantastic. You're up for doing another magazine competition then?
Well, for the last fiasco,
So what's with the pen?
I'm writing a bestseller.
Oh, that's great. Will you put me in it?
Do you want to be the hero?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the baddie don't really care.
See what I can manage.
Tea, please, Roy.
Certainly.
Are you really writing a book?
Should I live long enough to finish it, I might.
What's up? Have you had some bad news?
No, son, I have known I'm too old and too knackered for too long.
You're not old. You're in the prime of life.
Well, that's nice. Would you like to leave me alone so I can enjoy it?
All right.
No. Come and sit down, son. You might be able to help us with a few clues of this crossword.
I've never been good with crosswords, to be honest.
Well, that is a pity because there's a 50 quid prize for the winner of this one.
50 quid? Hey, let me have a look.
Oh, bit of a whiz with crosswords, are we, Tyrone?
Hey, me and Kevin do one of these every morning with our brekker.
Oh, well, be my guest. Make me rich. What time did she say?
12 o'clock.
Oh, she's late.
Yes.
Which is not a good sign. I say not a good sign.
Well, maybe traffic were bad.
That's no excuse. You should have set off sooner.
Well, she's very qualified if letters out go by.
Oh, aye.
Aye. She's very experienced with children. She's also an expert in field of cleaning.
Cleaning, you say? Oh. That's an unforeseen bonus. Happen I'm being a bit harsh on the lass. You stop there, I'll get it.
And you behave yourself, but to create a good impression. Come on. Come on.
Ashley, I would like to introduce you to Miss Madonna Grimes. So, Madonna, interesting name, that. Were your mother religious or what?
What's he on about?
Never mind that. Oh, you say you're very experienced with children?
Yeah.
Well, do you have any qualifications? NNEB or out like that?
An NN what?
NNEB, a nursery nursing qualification.
Oh, no, I haven't got one of them.
Well, how about a BTEC?
I've a mate who's got a BTEC.
GMVQ?
No, not really.
I thought you said you were interested in children.
Oh, I am. We get kids in the shop all the time.
Shop?
The dry cleaners in Moxton Street.
We want little lad looked after, not dry cleaned.
He's quite got that one.
Madonna, why do you want this job?
Well, it's better than working in a dry cleaners, isn't it? Not as smelly any road.
But you do like children.
Well, not particular, but I'll manage.
Well, is there anything you'd like to ask us?
Well, yeah, there is actually.
Well, come on then, out with it.
Well, is this where it happened? Is this where that woman got murdered?
Coming to the pub, Jan?
I'll see you there. I'm popping back to the flat first.
Is anyone else coming to the pub?
I'm off to Calf.
Can I join you? Where's your Calf?
Yep, Janet. So, what's the score with Karen, then?
Like I told you, she's not feeling very well.
And, that's all there is to it.
Why? Should there be more?
Well, you tell me.
It's not my business to tell you.
So, if I went round to her flat now, she'd be in, would she?
No.
So where, then?
Look, it's best just left for a minute, OK?
Yeah, if you say so.
I do.
I'm sorry about that, Ashley. I had no idea it was going to happen.
Oh, it's all right. It's me that asked if she wanted to know how...
Do you think that's why she applied? Morbid curiosity?
She weren't exactly suitable for the job, was she? But maybe we should mention it to the rest of them. It's only fair that they know.
If rest of them is as bad as her, we've no need to bother.
Yes, Patrick, beaver, as in a little animal that gnaws down trees and builds dams in rivers. Oh, our lost leader has returned. What a momentous few moments I'm having.
Save it, Eileen. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, nasty hangover's still got its claws in you.
Look, if you must know, Karen's left me.
Left you?
Yes, as in walked away. Scarpered, done a runner.
When?
Last night.
Why?
She found out I had a one-night stand.
A real one-night stand or just a snog in a cupboard?
A genuine, gold-plated one, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm really shocked, Steve. I mean, what made you do something as daft as that?
Because she's doing exactly that with Joe Carter.
What, and she said as much?
Well, no, well, she wouldn't know, would she?
Well, she might not if she's innocent.
Oh, there's no way she's innocent, Eileen. I can see it in her face.
Yeah, well, until you know for sure, it doesn't give you the right to go picking up other women.
Oh, don't you start.
Right, let's try this one then. 6 down, 8 letters, large marsupial.
What's a marsupial?
That's Gimme, he's the expert.
A what?
Marsupial.
Is it something from Mars?
No, that's a Martian, isn't it?
I thought you were supposed to be king of the crosswords.
Well, hang on, I need time to think.
Marsupial is an animal that carries its imperfect young around in a pouch, usually native to the Antipodes, I believe.
What, like a kangaroo?
Oh, hang on. Kangaroo, you're dead right, Kirky lad.
It went out, really.
I was just going to say that, any road.
Come on, just because you do crosswords at Breckie with Kevin, no doubt, eh? Roy, have a shufty a couple of these.
Hey, can you manage without me?
Oh, yeah, one word with you.
Sorry, I can't stop. I've got to get back to work.
Somebody's in a rush.
Yeah, because he knows exactly what I want to talk to him about.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that business from Mr. Baldwin's flat.
Ellie, I don't want her in trouble.
It's early days yet. The longer you settle in here, the easier it'll get.
Excuse me. When you've got a minute, there's 2 hungry sweatshop workers here in need of sustenance.
Yes, sorry, come in. 21 across, zebra crossing.
Right.
Oh, so it is a cafe you're running then?
There's no call for sarcasm, Hayley. I'm just giving Jack a hand with his crossword.
Wait, don't you keep him too long. He's the answer to my prayers, is that lad?
Yeah, well, he's the answer to mine as well, Jack, so if you could let me have him back when you finish with him.
Well, I must say, it's all very impressive, Claire.
Thank you.
And I need be.
And I'm studying for my ADCE.
Oh, aye. And what's that when it's at home?
Advanced Diploma in Childcare and Education.
I hope that doesn't mean we're paying for you to go to college one day a week.
Oh, no. I'll make sure everything's arranged for your convenience.
I should hope so, too.
You do realise we're looking for somebody full-time?
Yes. And I'm very happy with that.
All depends whether we're happy, Miss Casey.
Yeah, well, I think that's all we need to know, don't you? Now, is there anything you'd like to ask us?
Does Joshua have any special needs? Any food allergies or special dietary requirements?
No, he does not. Our Joshua is one of the finest examples of babyhood you'd ever like to meet.
Yes, well, it's a very good question, though, Claire. Very thoughtful. Now, is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Money, for instance?
I'm sure we can discuss that if you decide to offer me the job.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Miss Casey. Thanks for coming. We'll let you know.
Before you go, I wondered if you'd heard about my wife's recent death.
Yes. I read about it in the newspaper. I'm very sorry, Mr. Peacock.
Do we need to talk about this?
Yes, we do. It's important. It's just that you never mention it, that's all.
I didn't think it was any of my business.
And you wouldn't mind working in a house where someone's been murdered?
I only wish that it had never happened.
Yeah, well, thanks. That's fine. I'll see you out.
Bye, Mr. Elliot.
Eh? Oh. Bye.
Thanks, Claire. Bye. Well, that's it as far as I'm concerned. She's the one.
I could see you liked her.
Liked her? She was fantastic, just what we were looking for.
She was like a frightened rabbit. We can't have somebody like that looking after our Joshua, so we can't.
Yeah, well, anyone could see you weren't impressed by you.
No, I weren't. And do you want to know why? 'Cause she'd no experience. Oh, she'd got qualifications coming out of her ears, but she'd no practical, day-to-day, down-to-earth management.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Fair give it a chance.
Now, hold your horses. We've more to see yet. Let's wait until we've finished the programme.
It's got a good way with words, you're right.
Yeah, it's like a walking dictionary. To be honest with you, it can be a bit wearing sometimes.
Listen, you go in and want a word with Tommy.
I spoke to Tyrone, warned him off our Katie.
Oh, well, that's something, I suppose.
That's what we both wanted, isn't it?
No, what I wanted was support. Do you realise what you did to me this morning when you said she could go to that concert?
I know you told her she couldn't go, but you can't lock her up like she's a prisoner.
Well, you didn't say that when you thought she was seeing Tyrone. She's taking the mick, Tom. Every time we set limits, you give in.
OK. So we draw a line in the sand, fine.
That's right. So no gig, OK. In fact, no nowhere. Until she shows us some respect.
Discipline. Every child must learn discipline.
And play.
Of course, play. But one has to earn the right to play.
Of course, eh? Absolutely. So, is there anything you'd like to ask us?
Not exactly ask. If I decide to take the job, there are certain standards I must insist on. I shall require you to abide by my rules for little Joshua, and I will not look kindly on interference.
No, no, of course not. No. No, we understand the need for consistency, don't we, Ashley?
Goodbye, then, Mr. Peacock, and little Joshua.
You see, good times goodbye, she takes over.
Very impressive, I say very impressive. Experience, respectable...
Killjoy.
Excuse me?
She'll have our Joshua Barmy within a week.
But I practically told her job's in bag.
Well, then you shouldn't have. It's a big decision, is this, and I'll not be bullying into picking someone that's not suitable. It's not fair, and it's not what Maxine would want.
Nay, lad, I only want what's best for the little lad.
Well, then we'll sleep on it. I'll make a decision tomorrow.
I can't go to the gig.
That's right.
But you said...
Yeah, well, I've had a think, and I've changed my mind.
You were all for me going this morning.
Yeah, well, given what you've been up to lately and all the trouble you've been involved in, I don't think you've earned the right.
You mean she doesn't think I've earned it? This is down to you, innit?
It were a joint decision.
Fine, fine.
Where do you think you're going?
Out.
No, you're not. You're doing your own work, having your tea and stopping in.
I'm doing no such thing.
I said you aren't going anywhere.
Dad.
Look, I'm with your mum on this one, so you'd better get used to the idea.
What idea exactly?
That you're grounded.
Till when?
Till we decide otherwise.
You okay?
Yeah. How was work?
Well, Joe was asking after you.
Did you say out?
I told him you weren't well.
So then what did he say?
Well, he said he were going to phone you, but I told him not to. Have you seen Steve?
No. It's a good job now.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. You don't want to be doing out you're going to regret.
Yeah, well, I wish I had done something I regretted. Then at least I'd be the same as that cheating little scum.
You don't mean that.
No, I do, because it would have been really easy, Janice. But what do? Go running home showing what a good little wife I am. What do I find? In our bed, Janice. I mean, they did it in our bed.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Karen. You didn't deserve that.
No, I didn't. And I didn't think you'd do that to me. I really didn't think you'd do that to me.
Oh! Eileen, come on, yeah. Listen, you'll have a drink with me, won't you, love? Jay, can I have another scotch, please? And I'll have a gin tonic for my old mate.
Can you just hold back on that, shall we, please?
Oh, come on. You'll have a drink with me, won't you?
I'm on my way home, and I think you've had more than enough.
What? Why have you come into a pub if you're not going to have a drink, Eileen? Karen hasn't been after me, has she?
Sadly, no. But I still think it's time that you laid off the booze and went home.
Oh, is that why you've come in here? To see if I'm all right? That's very sweet of you, Eileen. I didn't even know that you cared.
Yeah, well, I still can't believe what you've done.
Don't forget what she's done.
Yeah, well, getting drunk's not going to solve anything.
Oh, say with a lecture, Eileen, please.
Yeah, I'll have a pint, please, Shelley, love.
I'll get that, Shelley. I'll have a scotch as well.
Steve, don't you think we should just go? Eh?
What? Just when it's getting interesting.
Cheers.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I mean, you've had me wife, haven't you? You may as well have a pint on me and all.
You what?
Oh, turn it in, Carter. I know she's round at yours.
Karen? No. No, Steve, she's not.
Oh, really? Well, we'll go and have a look then, shall we?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Shall we go now?
Oh, he's good, Eileen. Almost convincing.
Steve, she's not at my flat. I've not seen her all day. In fact, I've not seen her since she left me in Wolverhampton last night to come home to you, all right?
You're lying, Carter.
Look, she's not been in the factory all day. You can ask Janice.
Janice?
Yeah. Janice told me she wasn't coming into work. And I'll tell you something. You ought to consider yourself a very lucky man. Because Karen's a beautiful woman.
Yeah. Who you fancy?
Yeah, you're right, I do. And I can tell you a lot of other men who fancy her and all. Except she's not interested in other men, is she? I can tell you that from personal experience.
So don't tell me you haven't tried it on with her, Carter.
Oh, I've tried it on, all right, Steve. And do you know what? She's not interested. So instead of standing there getting legless, why don't you go out and find her? Before someone else does.